Hey everybody, it's John Hope Bryant, and I'm live from Denver, Colorado, heading to the airport. And I'm with my man here. I think his name is Dedejay. Did I say that right?
Dedejay, you're right.
Dedejay from Ethiopia. And I spoke to you guys a couple days ago about how, people come to this country and with nothing build something, right? And he happens to be Ethiopian. He's not, and whether he's white, black, red, brown, or yellow, he's producing some green at, sub 6 in the morning. He's hustling and he's successful because of that. So this video is really called Loving What You Hate. I hate mornings. I don't mean hate like literally, but I love everything, right? I love every part of my life, but I don't really like mornings. I don't like early mornings because I stay up very late being creative and working, right? And grinding on what I'm doing. I'm here in Denver opening a Hope Inside location with Bank of the West, part of our growing network, but I don't like mornings. And I had to get up early this morning to catch a flight to Detroit because we're rolling in Detroit, doing some work in Detroit. That's what the next video I'll be doing later today. And my call was like at 5 in the morning and my driver wasn't there. He didn't show up. And I couldn't be mad about that. I had to find plan B, and plan B was an Uber driver. And while I'm on the dispatch with, I won't name the car service, who's losing business from me now, my man was responsive, Johnny on the spot, showed up with a nice attitude, a positive smile. Look how positive this dude is, right? Look how happy he is at 5:30 in the morning, right? He showed up I can get you to the airport, no problem. And so he's got a new client. He's just earned my business. And is this your own business?
Of course, yes, sir.
You hear what he said? I said, is this your own business?
My own business, sir.
That's right. How long you been doing this?
Almost a year and a half.
All right, and you're from where?
I'm from Ethiopia.
You see what I'm talking about? I mean, this is not rocket science. It's not complicated. My man's doing it. He's not complaining about it, sitting on his front porch saying how horrible racism is and how bad the man's holding him down. You see anybody his foot on his neck? You see anybody holding his brother down? Oh, you can't do it. No. He's out here hustling. And getting the business, and now he's got a new client for me, and I'm thankful he's getting me to the airport. But I don't like mornings. I don't. I hate early mornings. I'm learning to love them. I'm loving it this morning because it gets me where I'm going. But you gotta learn to love what you hate, because when you love what you hate and you master that, then what you hate will actually allow you to do what you love. So if you have children, let's be honest, they drive you crazy every Tuesday, right? They make you want to throttle them every Thursday, not in a mean way or not in a way that's malicious, but they drive you nuts, right? So that's just life. So you don't like being on time at your job. With this connection, man, the connection in Ethiopia is probably better than the connection in Denver, Colorado. So I'm live again. I don't give up, by the way. So you don't like your job. You don't like being at work at 9 in the morning. Nobody cares, right? A woman is paying you to be on time. So be on time. Don't call the NAACP because the boss said you were late, he was gonna fire you. No, show up to work on time, right? It's not complicated, because if you show up to work on time, you do a good job, you'll be retained, number one, when somebody else is being laid off. You may get a promotion, you may get a salary increase, you may get an opportunity to succeed. At the very least, I'll do a whole video on this, your 9 to 5, your job will finance your 5 to 9, your vision for your life, right? They'll give you the opportunity to really do what you want to do. So whether it's raising your kids and it drives you crazy, or whether it's showing up to work on time and it drives you crazy, or whether you have some horrible boss who's driving you crazy, or whether you want to travel and it's driving you crazy, or you don't want to travel like me this morning and it's driving you crazy, right? I'm in 5 cities in 5 days this week. I could say that's driving me crazy. I really prefer to say it's a high-class problem. I'm living my dream, and I never worked a day in my life because I'm doing what I love. That's just the way I decided to see it, and so as a result of that, everything changes in my life. So I want you to learn to love what you hate, right? Because once you do that, you then learn to value everything in your life and master anything in your life, because once you've mastered what you hate and you don't hate it anymore, then life becomes easy. You understand that really love is work. I'm gonna do a whole piece on love is work. Nothing good comes easy. Nothing. Like, you know, people think my life is glamorous. This ain't glamorous. Is there anything glamorous about what we're doing this morning, man? No, it's just hard work. It's hustle. And I got to get to this airport and try to get through, you know, airport security. Luckily, I've got a little clearance situation, and try to get to the gate for my flight so I don't miss it, so I get to Detroit. Because people in Detroit don't care that I'm stuck in, or my driver didn't show up in Denver. They don't care that I made commitments in Detroit. I got to keep my word in Detroit. You got to keep your word. You got to keep your word to your children. You got to keep your word to your family. You got to keep your word to your employer. You got to keep your word to your investor. You got to keep your word to people, you know, to the teacher in school when you're in elementary school who said they believed in you and they didn't want you to grow up to be a bum, which means you had to work hard and do the right thing so you can grow up to be a success story, and you promised them that you would, right? So you can't be sitting on a porch somewhere, you know, saying that life is tough, you can't get a job. No, you need to hustle, just like my man here who has built something out of nothing. No excuses, right? I believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself more. Learn to love what you hate, and life will give you more than you deserve, I promise you. All right, hopefully we're pulling up to the airport here soon. I'm going to do one more quick video on what we're doing in Denver with Hope Inside, and just stay tuned for that. I hope I've got a couple more minutes since the airport's 7 minutes away, so let's see if I can do this next one. And I'll check all your comments offline. Check out the entrepreneurship video I did, because I'm heading to Black Enterprise Conference in a couple days in Miami, and that video is really blowing up. People seem to really like it. It's on Black entrepreneurship and taking our communities back. Civil rights is real. Check out How the Poor Can Save Capitalism, Rebuilding the Path to the Middle Class. It's my last best-selling book. And check out Love Leadership, The New Way Leading the Fear-Based World. I'm John Hope Bryant, founder, CEO of Operation Hope. Peace out.